on my lunch break during a very special $61,000 of darker jackpot is about to hit the 65,000 NFTs, some of those 65,000 NFTs that were minted during round one for this round two. And so I'm trying to go live here, and I'm also trying to go live on Spaces, but I have no idea if it's working or if one's kicking the other one off. But we're about to find out. In fact, let me see if I can check. And I also have no clue what happens when I switch the screen on my phone when I do YouTube Live. I should probably go back and watch one of these on YouTube and see what happens as I switch from one to the other. But yeah, we got one like so far as I accidentally pushed the horn. We've had an insane amount of minting that's about to come to an end. Let me, if you're in the comments, please comment. Let me know if this freezes or just goes blank or mutes when I switch the phone. I'm gonna go over and look and see how many mints we have. Not seeing. Oh, we got zero gravity, zero negative, 437 in the chats with a bunch of fire. He's excited. I'm wondering if you minted for round two, much less. I mean, we went from 150, almost 159,000 in round one to 65,000 in round two, which made me think we were going to drop down to 30K in round three. But people started seeing how many sacrifices were rolling the jackpot forward, and they just started minting like crazy in round three, because they saw that round one got paid 333 darker, and round two is getting paid 999 darker. And depending on what the winners do, whether they claim or whether they sacrifice, is going to determine how much is paid out in round three. So it's been snowballing fairly quickly. A lot more mints have been going on than I thought there would be at this point. And yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. I've been really enjoying this. We'll see. The one whale has been running the buy bot, where it's been buying every time that it's converted to EDI. We've had over $7,000 of EDI paid out to the sacrificers already. And I mean, it really goes up, it cranks up when people mint. 5% of the mint goes to be sold for EDI. So out of those, so I pushed the button again. All right, ignore that. I'm gonna move my hand from the horn. No, I'm just saying 5% of the 57,000, which is around 2,500 darker, have hit the market and sell pressure and filled up a good portion of that EDI pool. And the EDI pool, I think, was sitting on about $1,000 last time I checked. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. We got Believe in Yourself here. Good to see you, Believe in Yourself. Hit the like over there on Spaces and just say, hey, sorry this got yanked. Let's see here, share, copy link, and then sharing my screen as well. Good afternoon, Crypto Cat. Good afternoon indeed. Look at this, it's crazy. My screen's blank now. Let's see if I can turn my camera back on. Chat filter, moderation, fans. I wonder if it's kicking, if YouTube is kicking me off at the same time as well. Let's see here. I can hit the X. I'm not seeing or hearing anything else. Wonder if I can, nope, I can't refresh the screen. So we already did that, we already created the post. Go back here. No, it's not showing me now. Do I have to start over? So Steve Stash says he can see me, but it's just not showing me on my camera here. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm glad you can see me and hear me. Are you seeing and hearing me while I'm talking? And there you are, and I'm back. So Steve Stash, and he's gone. So did I disappear the whole time I was trying to set up Spaces again? I don't expect my phone to to stream on both of them. I expect the camera or the microphone to kick out one of them, but I don't know, we'll see. If you guys have a look, an eye on the countdown, then let me know it's going down on the countdown right now. We should be fairly close. I'd say within 6 or 7 minutes of the countdown. And I put this, I'm gonna put this link over on, oh, I did put this link over on X as well. So hopefully the people that are either getting kicked, if I'm getting kicked off of X or whatever, they'll show me there. Number one. Yeah, so we got zero negative, and Steve Stash with the crowns right now. There's all these buttons that let you do effects, which are not that helpful. New company, no, kind of. This company owns 2 different companies in 2 different cities, and so when I'm in one city, I wear one set of hats and shirts. See, so like this is one city's hat and shirt right here, the red. So here's this one right here. Sometimes you'll see me streaming that, and then my red shirt, you know, for that company. And then this one's blue and black, and I like the blue a lot better. I think this was actually like a shirt they got when they bought the company. They didn't even buy the shirt, it just happened to fit. So 2 companies, same job, same employer, just sometimes you gotta change fans and outfits like Superman. Speaking of Superman, big shout out to Kryptonite MVS Crypto for giving us a shout out and sharing our stream with my shirt off, which is Starker is heating up. And it was heating up. It was going from 50 cents to 60 cents. Now it's gone from 60 cents to 70 cents, which is insane. I don't know if it's because people are doing last minute minting and it's triggering the buy bot or what, but man, it's oh, I'm not black over here. So let me know, did I disappear for a while and come back? Because if I did, then every time I go off the live screen, it's just killing my stream here. But I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm showing up on X or on here. I do know that it's about 6 minutes until the countdown, probably 5 now. And 88 lucky NFTs will be sitting at over $700 of dark right now, which is bananas. It's bananas. I don't know how much of that insane amount is going to be rolled into jackpot for round 3, and how much of that is going to be claimed and reminted, and how much of that is going to be claimed and sold, or claimed and farmed or provided liquidity with. You can also farm with it. So there's several options here for people, and like I said, I'm blown away by the amount of minting in round 4. We got 4 likes. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the likes. It says there's 1 person watching out of a bunch of people that have commented. So I don't know if I'm dark on this one or if I'm still showing up on Twitter. You guys have to tell me in the comments if you can see and hear me and what platform you're watching on. Over here on YouTube, and even though I can't see you guys, I'm guessing that this one's working. X keeps kicking me off, I think, and I might be going black and quiet over here. I see some hearts, which is very encouraging. Oh, let me grab a drink. Let me grab some coconut water here. There we go. We got 4 likes and 3 people now, it says, on YouTube. Let me know how many jackpots you guys are hoping to hit. And let me know what you want to do with your money and your tokens. Good evening, PulseRayVision and everyone. What's up, Manatalk Sesh? Good to see you, as always, and thanks for resending that information to me. I'm going to check it when I get home. Yeah. We're just almost down to the countdown. We got some party favors there. Let me go back and do less than a minute right now. Yeah, CryptoCat, 60 seconds. Thanks, CryptoCat. He's got this taken care of. I don't know how much the buy bot is down to, but if the minting in round 3 for round 4 is half as much as round 3 was. Like if we got 57,000, we'll find out in comments. We'll have you guys tell us what the actual amount is. Well, it's probably what it is right now. I don't think there's a lot of mints going through in the last 60 seconds. But let me know in the comments what we have for mints for round 3. And then I don't know, it's bananas. This whole thing is bananas. The fact that we have had $7,000 of sell pressure already with the bots and the minting paid out to the EDI pool, and we are still here at relatively, recent highs, I'll say. Testing, the 70 cents range is really good. Let's go 57,052. So I'm guessing that the clock rolled over. Jonathan Kampala, my brother from another mother, is here. He says round 3, has it rolled over? If it rolled over, did it say just shy of 11 days? Like 12, like 10 days, 23 hours and 59 minutes? Let me know if the rollover showed up. And then here's the real test. The real test, and I can't even see my camera here, but the real test is going to be, are people seeing the jackpot being announced in the next few minutes? Because that was the thing that we had to wait a couple hours for. Lef, shout out to Lef, one of the best damn devs in the world. He saved us from the bug that was there yesterday, which was a stuck nonce on a keeper address. And he's hopefully he doesn't have to come save the day as well. It says per winner is now 1332. Wow. I wonder if that is just for the first handful and then it goes down unless people roll, or I wonder if we have that much rolled forward and minted for round 3 that the max is already at 1332. And of course, we won't have any winners lined up until at least 740 NFTs are minted. So it'll be very interesting to see how many NFTs are minted. Let me know if my camera is still on. I have no idea. I got a little hand cramp holding my phone up on the steering wheel, not hitting the horn again. Smo Spider's in the house. Hey, Smo Spider. Let me know if any of you guys are seeing any winners. If you're hoping to see winners, let me know what you guys are planning on doing with that 999 darker, which right at current prices is almost $700 of crypto, which is a freaking fortune right now on Pulse Chain, with stuff bleeding out to Robinhood and just the garbage, just the horrible market we've been in. It's just been like no hope, no daylight, just craziness. Yes, your camera is on. Thank you very much, Smo Spider. Like I said, I was bouncing from here to X and trying to do both of them, and they weren't exactly working. So yeah. All right. Yeah, hopefully that's hit. And then, I mean, the crazy thing is the monster well, I don't know if you call them a monster well, a numbers well, a darker well. We saw the well that minted all 9s in the first round and all 5s in the second. That well has 5/6 of the mints. So that well took advantage of round 2 when the minting dropped off very steeply as a price drop. It's funny, when the price drops, the minting drops, which is the opposite of what it should be. And then when the price spikes, the minting spikes. And that's what we saw with Hex and the Hex stakes. Was when Hex was 40 cents, staking was at an all-time high. When Hex is down below a penny, nobody's staking shit. So it's crazy. People love buying and chasing green candles, and they love selling, red candles. It's the fear and greed that's working on people's dopamine and cortisol in their bodies, it just kind of hijacks the system, and it's why Vegas makes so much money. It's why stock trading and gambling make so much money. But that's very interesting that it says 1332 per winner right now. And I don't know, I'm expecting, if I were to guess how many NFTs are going to be minted for round 4, if I had to guess, I'd say like 30,000, but I said that last time and I was off by 27,000, almost a 2x off. So maybe 40,000 is a safe bet for round 4. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And the crazy thing right now is that the two things that drive the price of a token up are demand and scarcity. We have demand. We have 75 roughly wallets or people that love Dark and are buying it at a discount whenever they get a second, and they're adding to their bags, they're minting, and they're playing the game. They're loving it. But a lot of them got a big airdrop, and so they don't have to buy any yet. Most of them aren't. They're just playing with what they've been given. And I understand, like, buying crypto right now is like the least sexy thing you can do, even though this is probably the best time to do it. And so the supply, that's the thing, is like we have demand, so demand and scarcity. If you got demand and scarcity on token, the price is going to go up. That's it. Right now you have scarcity on Hex, but I'm not seeing a big demand for Hex. You know, like a lot of the Hex really is off the market and in the hands of the whales, mostly, you know, most likely the OA. But at the same time, until people want it, and they don't want it with the red candles. Nobody wants something going down, they always want something going up. And so we have had our candles going up fairly well with that buy bot. The question is, can we keep the buy bot funded? If the buy bot can handle the next set of sell pressure, which if we have 40,000 mints, then 5% of that is 8,000? No, that'd be 20%. So not 800, that's not right either. 5%, 5 times, no. What is that? What's 5% of 40,000? It's 2,000. 2,000, okay. Now I just bit my tongue. I'm so excited I don't even know how to handle my mouth right now. 2,000, if 2,000 darker are sold on the market at 70 cents to 50 cents, then that would be $1,000 of sell pressure. $1,000 to $1,400 of sell pressure. And if the bot went back and bought 7 to 5 like it's been doing, then it would need to buy roughly $2,000 to $2,400. So if it can hold that up and keep us from getting this another mint dip like we've had in round 0, 1, and 2, people might freak out and think, oh, I missed the bottom of this. Like, because there's so few tokens out there. Like, the scarcity has hit, but the demand is like everyone that knows about it has a pile, and they haven't had to buy many. There's a handful of people that have been buying the hell out of it down at 20 cents and 30 cents. And man, I think that might have been the freaking move of the century. That might have been a great move. Not financial advice or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, this is the best kept secret on Pulse Chain. You know, like, I think if we can get the attention of the rest of just Pulse Chain, which is very difficult because the tribal mentality and jealousy and bullshit is thick. The drama is thick in Pulse Chain, where I've noticed a lot of people that are friends of mine that, like me, will mention me on stream or mention me in Twitter and YouTube, but they won't mention the project. They won't even say something like Space Cult is in the house, because they're afraid if they say Space Cult's in the house that everyone might run over and buy darker. And it's like, that's not gonna happen. I mean, there are people with enough influence and suave and charisma like Crypto Coffee. Crypto Coffee could mention this and it would probably spike the price a little bit. But everyone else is like so terrified, and he barely even mentions his own coin, Top Hat. He barely mentions his seed word cards that he sells. He's not a pushy dude. He's someone who's earned a lot of credibility, and rightly so, in the last while. And then you got Sami, freaking Sami, who says squirrel and says anti-gravity and wears spacesuits. Yeah, he's, and mentioned, well, I mean, cults is, he says cults all the time, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, if some of these people finally paid respect to what we've been building for 5 years now? Wait, shoot. It's been longer than 5 years. It's been in the build for longer than 5 years. We've been putting in the work and showing loyalty and love to one another and taking care of each other. And yeah, we've had some people exit community and cash out, and that was, you know, God bless them. I hope that the money that they got served their purpose and improved their life. I honestly do. I'm not even just being joking about that. Yeah, it does, you know, it does hurt a little when someone sells your something that you love and you're proud of, but at the same time, it's crypto. It's going to happen. And yeah, I think that if we just get another 75 minters, if we just 2x our minting pool, we will more than 2x the price. And right now the price is sitting around 70 cents, which is insane. That's a really good price. Like, wow, that's great. Our all-time high is like $1.15 or 16, but there was very, very little liquidity. The liquidity has tripled since then, which isn't to say it's gone crazy, but the liquidity has been very, very, you know, grassroots and community funded. I get DMs from people all the time. They're like, "Hey, I just added $50 over here. Hey, I just added $100 over here," and it blows me away. And I'm so honored that they would provide liquidity, because that shows a lot of conviction between the two coins that you pair. So thank you very much. Smokesmash says, AG Project is really paying. I did not win this time, but I'm super happy with my healthy rewards in E-Dye today. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you got some sweet E-Dye. You don't have enough darker. You don't have, people aren't understanding that starting in round 4, I mean, actually starting in round 3, but we didn't know this for sure. You may have been able to mint 740 and have a good chance of winning 1,332, almost double, almost 2x. What? That's insane. That's insane. You have, Vegas does not have odds like this. The lottery, you have a 1 in like 30 billion chance of winning the lottery, or 30 million. And you have a 1 in 740 chance of winning 1,332 of a token that has a scarce, limited supply, whose circulating supply right now, I'm sure it'll go up as people claim and remint or claim and sell. But it was at 13.7%, 4% of which was from the pink mist whale. I mean, so 9% on the market after 3 mints is insane. It's absolutely insane. So winners have been paid, question mark? I have no clue. I have no clue if anyone's been paid yet. I just know that things have rolled over to, as far as I know, the counters rolled over and the lottery, the jackpots rolled over, saying, you know, 1332. However, right now, as far as I understand, unless someone's already minted 1,000 or so, there's no winners yet for round 4. So if anyone has hit the jackpot and it's showing up on the front end, or they know of someone who has, Please let us know in the comments. It'd be great to know if that's confirmed. Made sure today that 4 to 5 fiery colleagues got 10 share post videos from, yeah, also Space Cult, of course. How can I shut up? I don't know. I think it's when you guys get paid in EDI really, really well, and it's actually paying, and you guys get paid in darker, in the jackpot, like some insane return on your investment of darker, that is the flywheel that shows that holders and stakers and minters win here. Positive behavior is rewarded here. Holders are rewarded here. Like, there's really very few places in the ecosystem where you can say that holders, where positive behavior is rewarded and not cheating or being the first person out or rug pulling or scamming or just whatever people are doing out there right now that's screwing other people over. It's just been so difficult to watch the bad guys win in crypto over the last 5 years. It's been really, like, there's something that hurts your heart as someone who wants to see the good guy win. They want to see the underdog win. They are rooting for the underdog. I don't know. It's just crazy. Hex Glenn's in the house. Oh, so good to see you, Hex Glenn. Hi. He's been reposting and going crazy in this community since the very beginning. And I got the pleasure of meeting him in, I believe, both Vegas and Texas, but I could be wrong about Vegas. I do remember meeting him in Texas and getting to hang out with him there. So that's, I mean, unless anyone has any more other updates, I can go over and check the website, but it might cut my video and sound here. I don't know if my video and sound's been cutting when I move over there. But we do have 8 people hitting the likes. Thank you so much. It says we have 4 people watching, which I think we have more than that, but I don't know. No clue. But 7, oh, there I am. Hey kids. It says that all 77 winners in round 3 are hitting the 4x of 1,332. I don't know if that's because there was enough minted in round 3 that it backfilled. Would it backfill? No. Yeah? No. Shoot, I don't. Yeah, it actually would. It would fill up what's there, and it would change what's rolling forward. So it looks right now like there's 100 NFTs minted. Someone jumped in and got the first 100 for round 4. Congratulations. But it says that 77 winners in 11 days on, what's today, the 14th? Is today 14th? I think it's the 14th. Yeah. So on the 25th, here in America, at 12:30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern time, there will be 77 winners with 1,332 darker. That's insane. That's insane. And if the buy bots can hold out and keep the dip from happening and people realize, oh, there's not another dip to buy, then you can see the demand go up. And we can go around and we can tell everyone in Pulse Chain, hey, we have the best jackpot ever in crypto right now. Because think about it, I'm trying to add up all of the tokens in my head that are actually free outside of, liquidity providing. And I'm wondering how many people could possibly mint that didn't win the lottery, the jackpot. If you hit the jackpot, you got 999 darker to mint with, and that's a damn good chance of hitting another jackpot in the next one. So I can imagine that we're going to see a lot of reminting from those that claim. But if you wanted to come in today and, holy shit, if you wanted to come in today and mint 1,000 and you didn't have any and you went and bought 1,000 darker off the market, first of all, you probably push the price against yourself. And second of all, $700 buy pressure on 17K liquidity, 18K liquidity, that would definitely move the price. Definitely. Just if one person tried to come in and hit one lottery by buying 1,000 tokens and minting them, that'd be $700 at today's price. So, holy cow. Yeah, this is fun. We are gonna have to definitely be loud and proud and let everyone in Pulse Chain know they've got 10 days basically. I would say 11, but the last day is very difficult to get stuff done. And you never know what the prices of gas are gonna be. Let everyone in Pulse Chain know they've got 10 days to go over to Darker Matter, to buy Darker Matter, and mint enough to get a chance at winning 1,332 dark matter, possibly on the next one. We don't know yet because we'll have to wait and see how the sacrifices go. But if the sacrifices, I mean, shoot, the one whale's got 5/6 of these winnings, 5/6 of those 85, which I don't even know how to do the math in my head of that. But okay, you take 65,000 divided by 10. No, you take 65,000 divided by 6 and then times that by 5. Is that right? I don't know. Either way, that whale's not messing around. I don't expect to see many, if any, of those claimed. If it does claim, it's going to be possibly to fund a wall. No, I mean, I think that these whales want this jackpot to snowball. I think they want this jackpot and the E-die converter to be the biggest marketing ploys that we have. They're the only thing going on in crypto right now that's really banging, exploding, and doing what it said it would do, and is real money, and paying out in stable coins, which is also great. Hi Max and Zero Negative, good afternoon. I see you, and he's gone. New company. Okay, let's go. Round 3. It says per winner is that. It works. Manatalk says it works. You don't have enough darker. So have winners been paid? We don't know yet. CryptoCat says 2,000. So I think 2,000 is that when I was trying to figure out how much money we needed for the buy bot. Bananas. Let me know. I might go blank or quiet for a second. I'm going to check one other place here. 0x Bistro, 1,000 over there. So either the timer's done or it's been snatched up. But even if it's snatched up, it would say 100%. So I think that the timer was short on that one. It says round 2 jackpot has not been drawn yet. Yeah, so we're going to have to see if this is a keeper thing again, which it shouldn't be. I think we fixed all those bugs on the keeper going forward, but it might be taking a second to hit that, but it should hit within a few minutes. You know, it checks very often. So I'm gonna have to check. This is the problem I have on the job. I should be at my computer right now seeing what's going on in the whole ecosystem, and I'm just sitting here talking to my phone. So yeah, we're gonna have to see why they haven't been drawn yet. Staking is blocked until the keeper publishes the result. Then these NFTs can claim wave before staking. Correct. Yeah, until they have a chance, until the smart contract has a chance to check to see if you've hit the jackpot, it doesn't let you stake yet. So I think we're gonna see a lot of staking in that one. Take a sick day. I tried to stake my NFT and it says that. Yeah, I should. The good news is the 25th is a Saturday. The bad news is that my nephew's getting married. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go down, but I'm hoping to maybe be home at the time of the countdown and then take off to my nephew's wedding. Yeah, that could probably work. I don't know. I don't know. We'll make it through there. This community is one of the most patient, loving, and understanding and loyal communities I've ever been a part of. Like, you guys are amazing. Like the coins that Steve Stash made, the poems that CryptoCat writes, the art that Hex Glenn makes, the songs that Kate Figor writes, the rap from Corey and Investor. Shout out to my man Corey. I mean, this community is built different, and there's some OGs that are sitting on some fat stacks of darker, and I think they're busy. They're either busy or they're touching grass. Some of them are founders of other communities, and so they're hustling and cooking on those communities. But when those guys get to minting, I think we're going to see that circulating supply drop dramatically again. And like I said, tell everyone you know, everywhere you go, in every space you're in every Twitter you reply, let them know they got 10 days to jump in one of the craziest jackpots in crypto history. And they can do for about $700. I did see some darker on OX Bistro at like 55 cents, which would be a total steal right now at today's price, right now at the current price. But we'll see what happens. You know, I mean, someone just minted 100 NFTs, which means that 5 of those were sold on the market at 70 cents, means $353.50 was just sold. It's just sell pressure. And hopefully the bot went and bought 7 of those back at 70 cents and spent $4.90. It could get expensive quickly for the bot. And we'll just see if the bot can survive through this mint fest. I think that we're going to see some really heavy mints. And I think we're going to see some people trying to get dark at a nice cheap price to have power going forward. But other than that, I've got to bounce. I've got to clean some tile now. Tile and carpet. I'm multi-talented. And yeah, as soon as I get home, probably check everything and jump on stream with y'all and just see where this crazy ride takes us. Yeah, you guys are the best community in crypto, hands down. And when people find this out, when we attract more of the same amazing people to this community that understand, you know, that want to see scarcity truly play out, they want to see the good guys win, they want to see positive behavior rewarded, then I think it shouldn't take long for us to add 75 more minters if we just get loud and start sharing this crazy stuff with people. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. You're like, I don't have enough darker, and you don't. So you guys are like, I've got to buy as much darker as I can before I tell anyone about this. But the secret's gonna get out. So, anyways, love you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Way to go, everyone. And yeah, I'll be checking Twitter, and I'll be checking Telegram on my phone. So if anyone has any winners, you know, post them, or if you see the contract announcing winners, that would be amazing as well. There is something coming down the pipeline, possibly. So you guys know that also we're gonna go turn off the tax exemption for the airdrop people. And if you don't have 10 NFTs in your address, then you'll be subject to the sales tax. So you're definitely going to want to make sure you got 10 NFTs in any address you're selling or moving dark around in. Second of all, there might be another bonus for people with 10 NFTs in their address and more. And I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to say it has to do with the fact that you don't have enough darker. So I'll let you guys chew on that. I'm talking to Lef about a couple of ideas that we can add more rewards to the mix. Yeah, I can't say anything else more because I don't want to overpromise, underdeliver, talk out of school. But You guys are great.